I was standing in my kitchen, gently stirring a pot on the stove, talking to one of my best friends, and I can just tell you that my voice carried a heaviness, a quiet blend of sadness and frustration, because I told him with tears in my eyes that fatigue had hit me again. And I truly felt disheartened that I had needed to sleep 3 hours on my couch that afternoon again, unable to do anything because I had a fallback again. There are days, even weeks, where I feel stronger, where I have more energy, where it feels like everything is possible again, and where it feels like I'm finally making progress. And then out of nowhere, my body collapses again and all I can do is rest, sleeping for hours on my couch and being unable to do anything because my body becomes so weak that it demands stillness. And with stillness, I mean really total rest. Sometimes it can take hours, sometimes it can take days, and sometimes even weeks. And in those moments, that familiar, unwelcome voice creeps back in again. Everyone else is moving forward, Alex, and you are present on your couch again. And I was feeling like I was losing time again, wasting life again. But during the call with my friend, he said something that shifted everything. He paused and said, "Alex, what if your fatigue is actually a good thing? What if it's not a weakness? What if it could be actually a gift?" And he continued, "What if this is your body's way of telling you, I'm storing energy for something remarkable you are meant to create, to be creative again and to live fully." And I can just tell you that I was so stunned. I was speechless. And then I unexpectedly smiled, a long, genuine smile, like I'm smiling right now because it's still so beautiful. And he was right. Deep inside, I knew this could be the explanation of my situation. And then he went on. Think about it. In the time before you got ill, you were always on the run. No breaks, constantly busy. If you had continued like that, where would you be in a few years? Do you really think you would still be healthy? I don't think so. But now your body is recharging. This is your reset, your power up, so that later in life you can be vital, healthy and radiant. And I laughed and said, well, they do call it beauty sleep for a reason, right? And as I stood there in my kitchen, his words really were sinking into my mind because I knew he was absolutely right. And in fact, I've been joking about this for years because when people ask me how old I am, they often guess I'm 24 or 25. And I remember picking up an interview guest to drive into the parking lot of my studio, and he asked me the same question, and all I could do is to grin and say, I'm 30, but I've been using Cinderella sleep for years. And this is why I look so young. And in a way, it's true. I realized that my fatigue has brought me more vitality, and it has become one powerful teacher in my life, showing me how to take better care of myself, helping me fine-tune my intuition so that I can hear and interpret the signs of my body even better before I crossed the line. And it also inspired me to start my video podcast that I can share my story and tips and tricks with you who are maybe in the same situation, and to help you, guide you through it, and also help you towards mental transformation. And it helped me to go inward when I don't have had the energy to go out. Then I often meditate, I journal, or I cook nourish meals or take longer baths. And sometimes I simply lie down and do nothing. And for someone like me who always wanted to create or do something, that used to be incredibly hard, because for years I constantly felt the need to do anything, and I really mean anything. As I mentioned before, I often distracted myself and I really didn't know how to rest. But fatigue has taught me that doing nothing can be the most healing thing for your mind and also your body. And now I cherish me time like never before. I really love it so much. But before I got ill, I will be honest, I often didn't know what to do with my leisure time. But now I use every moment intentionally with a deep awareness that my time is really the most valuable asset I have. So to sum it up, my story taught me that even in the hardest moments, something beautiful is waiting to be discovered, and that every kind of negative experience can carry an unexpected gift, and that sometimes the thing that slows us down is what helps us grow the most. And if you want to know more about my story or life's remarkable opportunities, then follow me, the Remarkable Opportunities podcast, because we are going on a mental transformation. All the best, your Alex. And please never hesitate to contact me or ask me anything. I'm glad to help you.